Alrighty, been barely a minute. We're back with the Lonesome Road. We are going to head on over, try and finish up this quest. I want to finish up Nunwit Town's quest area situation. I was hoping to have it all done last episode, but it is taking me a little bit longer than anticipated. Unfortunately. Which is okay. We can finish up that. Whole bunch. Level 15 now. God damn. Okay. Handcraft trinket. Box. Juggling ball mountain. Juggling ball mountain. Juggling ball mountain. My lord. How you doing, Mauhen? We got... Yeah. We're ready to rank up. Okay, let us get that out of the way real quick. Relationship. Mauhen. Hey Mauhen, how are you doing? Vinci was concerned that you might be cold, spending so much time away from the desert. I'm okay. People don't know, but it gets like really cold in Nunwit on some days now. Like, even the Spiral Tower, it was supposed to be all warm and stuff, but it got really old too, so it could get super chilly, but it was really old too, so it could get super chilly at night. Do you miss being there at the Spiral Tower, I mean? But anyway, in general too, I guess. I do not. I do not like that Spiral Tower. Confusing as... yeah. Not as much as the tower, I suppose. Not so much the tower, same. I spent so much time there and none of it was much fun. People were nice, but there weren't any other kids around. When I snuck out, I would try and play with other kids, which was fun, but they always had to go home to their families, and then I just wondered. I even hung around the Orbital Port long enough that I found out how to get back and forth through the Cedar Room to the bazaar. Yeah, I do remember. I'm really sorry that all this happened. I wish I could have done... sorry. I wish I could have done so many things different, but... Is it wrong for me to be happy that we cared for all of you? Like, if only I could have been without all these bad stuff. It's okay, Mauhen. We're happy you're here too. Oh, thanks, guys. Alright. Now, in our relationship situations, we got 97 for Mr. Fox. We got 72 for Da Vinci. So we're close to leveling up Da Vinci again, which is nice. And then we're just beginning with Mauhen, which is rough. And we're doing okay with Ron. Alright. Alrighty, sir. We got to go see your father. This is the Orbital Port, right? There we are. Hey, the heck is this young pup like you doing around here? This is a dangerous place. I cannot do a good voice. Let me try again. Hey, the heck is a young pup like you doing around here? It's a dangerous place. You're... aren't you? I'm not trying. I'm sorry, I'm not. I've heard all kind of cool stories about you, and I really wanted to meet you. Huh? Well, I am pretty great. Most feared pirate in all the Cedar. Nobody bugs me on these docks, especially not when I'm enjoying some fine gate flying. Wow, I mean, you've got to have had some amazing adventures. Probably have lots of people look up to you, like maybe a family? did once, until the great storm hit. You think I'm fearsome? You're nothing compared to my missus, Etere. Fiercest captain to sail the sea beyond. I'd gotten pretty drunk and hurt my leg, so I was landlocked until it healed. My wife took our pup with her on the ship, getting used to the wild sea. But that night, the sea wasn't just wild, it was plain evil. I went out to the dock to wait for him. Even grog didn't hardly keep me warm. When I saw my son pop out of the waves in a bubble of gold light, my nefarious star on his tail, I knew she was gone. The ship and crew with her. When I looked at my boy, I saw proof that my nephew was dead, and I had no ship or crew, no nothing, but deserved better than that life, better than me. So I gave him to the monks of the Spiral Tower, holding him with the wishing star. He's probably living in the lap of luxury now. I'm sorry, he's right in front of you with a giant ass star on his tail. Anyway. Hey, that's a heck of a thing to ask me, kid. Who even asks a stranger about their family? Who are you? And why did I tell you nothing? Get lost. No, I was just wondering is all. Thanks for the story. I'm sorry it was so sad. Gotta go. Bye. Mauhen, I saw you speak with that name I cannot say. What did she do? No. What did she? No. Did you tell him? I didn't. He lost a lot, and I get why you let me go, as much as it hurt. But that's okay. The crazy thing with doing accents with noise-canceling headphones is I have no idea if I'm doing good or not, so I apologize if that was absolutely horrible. I did try to fix it a couple times there in the beginning, and I feel like I kind of got the hang of it towards the end there. Besides, I don't need another dad. I already got you, Arias. How could I do better than that? Nah. Your father made a choice. I'm sorry. Alright, has someone... This is gonna get a little deep real quick. And we're not even 8 minutes into the video, so I'm sorry about that. But has someone personally who was not raised by the people who are the result of my conception and whatnot. When I met them, they made their choices out of, like, selfish reasons, right? Mauhen's father here just vocalized a great amount of love and care and everything, and wanting simply the best. So, if I had been in that situation, I would want to get to know these people. I wanted to get to know the people responsible for my conception. Like, even though they gave up me and my sister due to selfish gain, right? So, I don't think that Mauhen here should just be like, I don't need another dad, you know? Because, yeah, your father's not a great person, but he literally just vocalized having such a great heart, and you could learn so much about your mother as well, who sounds like an amazing person. He just didn't want you to be alone, and you ended up alone anyway. So I don't think dismissing it simply as, I don't need another dad. I was actually kind of really hopeful for this storyline, and that just kind of annoys me a little bit. More than a little bit. Anyway, rant over, continuing. Are you okay? Did I say something bad? No. Oh, bath salt. Sorry. You said maybe the nicest thing I've ever heard, Mauhen. Thank you, kiddo. Just one more thing. You had this medallion with you when you arrived. In my vision, I saw the woman put it around his neck before she sent you to safety. My hair is like crap on me. It's getting too long. is this? My mom's medallion? Oh, she wanted me to have it. Be sure to keep it close to me forever. Thanks, RES, Dad, and all of you too, for staying with me and being nice and stuff. It's good and all to know about my first family, but I really like the one I have now. Me too, Mauhen. Thank you for making me a part of it, son. See, that's really sweet. I enjoy that connection between RES and Mauhen. I'm just struggling with the fact that you could have learned so much, you know? And maybe Mauhen's father would have turned out to be shit, right? But maybe not. Maybe you could have learned about your mother, who a piece of you literally carry around as part of your body, that star. And just to dismiss it so quickly bugs me, man. Okay. Thank you, Ghost, for being there for me. I never expected to uncover something so important about my past. You did the hard part, Mauhen. I was just there to keep you going. Well, we should probably get back to this. Alrighty. We got a big reward for that guy. Okay, let's see what we got. Special blame. Yeah, I wouldn't have dismissed that so quickly. I get why they can't just go super deep into this storyline. But, yeah. It's difficult. I hope that comes back around and Mauhen actually learns about their father. God damn it, more soulless bunnies. Hey, look at you. I like you. I like that design. Alright. Handcrafted trinket, you don't say. And another juggling ball. There you go. God damn, my one is getting all the points. We're just gonna take a quick little peek back. Don't know how to get that guy. Don't know what's going on there. Moderately raises magic defense. Okay. Oh, okay. Manage equipment. Buddy. Okay. Okay, we're gonna setting him up just to be like a glass cannon, and I'm okay with that. Okay, Mauhen is set up to be a glass cannon. We're good to go. That was what else do I have on him? Mauhen, colorful bandana. Sorry. I'm just working on making it more of a glass cannon, dude. I think maybe the igniter ring will put the coin. He's gonna be my fucking glass cannon, dude. He's gonna get his ass kicked. Okay. Okay. What is this guy? I've got so many skill points that I'm not using right now. Wish you were here. Release a bubble that chases an enemy, explodes on impact. That's pretty helpful. 3, 5. Okay. Damage in a cone. We're gonna stick with the magic side. Wait. Okay, we're gonna put that guy on. Creation by 50. Wait. Okay. Da Vinci. Magic, though. I feel like you're physical. We'll come back to him. Bounce. Sure. I don't even know. Based on distance traveled. I want that guy. Okay. Rather than galaxy and a marvel. Constellation. Your magic isn't bad. I need to deal with him a bit better. Okay, we can come back to that one. That's the one that I'm missing. I'm 20 minutes in, so I do gotta get going. I'm gonna check real quick over here. Going back in a big circle. I don't know where that missing lever is. I'll find it, I'm sure. So, oh, great. Oh, great opportunity. Oh, shit, dude, that's cool. So my thought is that bottom right hand is where the sadness is. Oh yeah, that's big. My glass cannon. More enemies. She's fun. I like his movements that I haven't set up with. Nope. Still can't do nothing. Alright, we're gonna head onward to the new area then. I'll remember that I need to come back to every single stuff. But for right now, let's try and get us a new character. Alright. Ready for some reading. Eudemonia. It's actually really pretty looking. I like the Japanese architecture. And so it was that Ghost and her friends traveled once again across the wilds of the heart-struck plain, and at last found themselves in front of the great city of Eudemonia. Before their eyes, a battle raged in the metropolis between the vestiges of a long-lost age and the bright lights of the present. Progress against tradition. Past versus future. Okay. Poetic. Once, the towering cliffs around which the city was built was known as Thetis, the Rain Lady, the Ever-Walking, a wandering colossus, a goddess embraced by an endless storm. Eventually, she was betrayed by those she had protected, slain by the proud Khan, Nurbulat. He dreamed of a world without deities, a world he could rule. Oh my god, look, mushrooms in the lamp. That's so cute. Thus, Eudaimonia rose, bathed in light, addicted to progress, and drenched in the tears of the goddess, an endless downpour of its once sacred blood. Alright, so it's rainy and wet. Oh my god. Look at that guy in the corner there. Looking rough. And as time passed, the old rulers grew older, but the young ones died young. Okay, we got some class division. City loomed toward them, intimidating those who dared enter the Khan's domain. Beautiful and horrible, a fever dream place, dangerous and full of marvels. While the great bell of Thetis towered over it all, dead or dreaming, silently watching the little ghost and their companions as they ventured within. Woohoo! Rainy, I like this area. Wow, this place is wetter than the orbital port back home, and the crimson mist is already creeping at the city's gates. Focus, champions. Our target is the once chosen of the Felycanth, a powerful witch known as Mother Moreldu, said to dwell in the deadly swamp of Ilbeth. The mire beyond the city is forbidden, but 'tis my hope to petition the Khan for passage, and a guide if one may be obtained. Goodness, will you speak to the Khan himself for permission? The Felycanth do lack the reverence for my station, and admittedly the Khan has little love for me, but even less for Moreldu. Yeah, well, the quicker we do what we gotta, the quicker we can heckin' get out of here. I can already feel folks staring at me. Yes, I know the conflict betwixt thy peoples still burns within thy heart. I would advise some kind of concealment, if such attention worries thee. I shall seek the petitioners of the Khan. Meet me at the Khan Palace when thou art ready, but do not venture far. We must not repeat the tragedy of Mauhen. He's ready to upgrade now. Yay! We can upgrade! Okay. And we're getting close to becoming best friends with Mr. Fox. Okay. Oh, look at these mushrooms! Oh my lord, oh my lord. And looky right there. What is this? Da Vinci! Come here! Hey Da Vinci, I never actually asked. What made you leave Stratus? Well, it was my mother who brought me here with the best of intentions, but as you know, I was born different. And Stratus was a hard place for me to live at times. I didn't have many playmates. Even my siblings found their own groups of friends, which was all well and good here and there, but it did get lonely. I imagine being here alone felt pretty different than being alone in Stratus. Or, to ask a rather difficult question, we find all the champions in the Ascension a success. What will you do then? I think I'd try to help people somehow. I don't know what I could do, though. Maybe just being a friend or something. That's quite meaningful. Well, whatever happens to us, Ghost, I'd like to thank you for all you've done for us. Me especially. Noelis might have set us on a great path, but you're the one who gave me the courage and drive to get out the door in the first place. Thank you, Da Vinci. That means a lot to me. Alrighty. Let us have a little chat. So, like, what's the deal with that big monster near the town? What's its name? Thetis? Long ago, she traveled across the heart-struck plain, stirring up violent storms. Some Felycanth lived atop her, carving small dwellings into her shell. That meant they had nowhere to cultivate crops, so they risked their lives going up and down the Colossus to raid, hunt, and forage. Even though their lives were often cut short by violence and hunger, they worshipped Thetis as a deity to whom they owed their continued existence. However, this changed about 80 years ago, when Noelis spoke to Khan Nerbulat and told him Thetis was only a beast, not a goddess. I've got a bone to pick with Noelis, anyway. But instead of accepting the faith of the only one, Khan actually slew Thetis and founded the city of Mnemonia beside her corpse. Quite sad, but this freed Felycanth to create all the wonders all around us. Architecture, writing, and caused many to become addicted to the blood of that former goddess, reigning every day in the streets. Progress always has cost. Talking. So, what's this weird green stuff in the canals? It doesn't look or smell like any kind of water I've ever seen. We just learned this was blood, Mauhen, of a goddess. Ain't that lovely? I've read about it, and I'm afraid the answer is rather disturbing. It's said to be the blood of the Colossus Thetis herself. But freaking Felycanth, living by a dead thing and like covered with blood every day. It's heckin' nasty. Hey, you're a goddess in Ted, Ron. I feel very bad for the Felycanth. Wait, the blood? Wasn't she killed almost 80 years ago? This is a gigantic mythical creature we're talking about here. That's less strange than you might think. And it isn't entirely her blood and canals, but also water, refuse, and various things. Alrighty, I'm struggling with some of these party members here. Once again, I am siding heavily with Mr. Fox. Ew. Okay, I'm with Ron now. That's super gross. Whether or not it was a god, they killed something that kept them safe. Something that was kind and great and magnificent. I'm confused. The Khan that killed Thetis 80 years ago was named Nerbulat, but so is the current one. Is that name passed down? No, they're still alive. Nope. It's the same person. What the heck? Can't be. Felycanth lives as long as Curly Quills do, and I ain't ever heard nobody getting that old. Like already stated, by killing the creature, the upper class gains some form of immortality. My assumption is it has something to do with the blood within the streets, right? It has something to do with control, and all of these other ones who are getting addicted, these Felycanth, this is just me doing theory time real quick, to this like blood, they're said to die young and like be kind of bloodthirsty almost, right? So if this blood is sort of, you know, blood ritual magic type thing that the upper class are using, then they might be stealing the life force of the younger generations. That is my thought. Which is why the young ones are becoming crazed and everything and dying so young. According to what I've read, the Thetians, the witches of the Felycanth, use the blood of fetus to vastly extend their lifespans. No way. That gross, sludgy stuff in the canals? Ew. Okay, so the witches are using it to extend their lifespans. But it doesn't make sense. There's got to be an adverse effect of that causing people who aren't able to do that. Because it said it was like, you know, controlling them almost. No, the blood the witches consumed was special, treated with mysterious rites to enchant it. I assume the Khan had some of that. Oh, so like, what would happen if you drank the stuff in the canals? Kid, if you try and find out, I'm gonna leave you behind. I can't hang out with someone who slurped down Felycanth. You know what? Racism! Anyway. I didn't say I was gonna do it, dummy. I was just asking. I'm strangely glad I don't have a body right now. I think my skin would be crawling. Anywho. Hello? Hello? I can't buy nothing. Loves me not. I think that character design is really pretty. I really like the slimmer one. I think it looks really good. What does Mr. Fox and Da Vinci have to say in regards to that? And our sorrows with it. Okay, so if we head over to that right area, we're not going to get anything bad. Oh my god, look how stunning. Look at that water, the magical blood shit. There's no others. One second, I'm going to take somebody back. Yeah. Noelis, I don't trust. Alright. So, we're gonna have to come back the way that we came, because we're not running by Noelis. But first things first, we're gonna check out the right side. And then we're gonna go up to the upper side, then come back down. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting text. Flowering succulent plant. Run! Looks for you. See, this place ain't all bad. Okay, we got a little mini side quest there. God, this place is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Hey, yeah. Cracked my lantern. Why does my grandfather test me from the land beyond the rains? To leave me that puzzle in the basement, I'm a warrior, not a mutter of riddles. Okay, let's go solve this shit. Hello, ghost. Interesting. Patience, friend. There we go. I figured it was a patience thing after I read that. Blasphemous amulet. What's that do? You have got to be kidding me, buddy. Magic defense. I want that on you. That's gonna help me a whole fucking lot, dude. Huh. Alright. Cool. Feels kind of wrong to just rob this guy. Okay, that's kind of shitty. Alright, let's keep exploring. This is definitely my favorite area so far. That is a big bridge. That is a very big bridge. How do we walk across that? Alright, sorry. I'm texting someone. I need you. You there. You have brave stranger. You go to Ilba, my lantern is dim, and I would have one last request before I go. My beloved was exiled, and I did not go with them. I only sent them with this half of a pendant. My love was past, and necklace buried with them. While I could not reunite them, I would see this necklace rejoined to me. Open! Bastard! Alrighty. Okay, so this leads to the compound. Ah! Up here, there's something. It's just a nice little sitting place. These mushrooms. My brain on mute with things everywhere I can see. See, I love this design of the Felycanth. I don't dislike this one, but this design looks really, really good. Whereas this one, they've got like the front shoulder that just makes them kind of look. Which is it? Makes them look like depressing, you know? And like they're kind of older. So, we know where Noelis is, which is at that. So now if we head back around, yeah. Okay. I don't know why I feel like I get real now. Yeah, so we're gonna avoid him. We're gonna check out this side of the city. Checked out the right hand side. We're gonna go immediately to the left and we're gonna start with direct left up on those little like sitting area. Then we're gonna go all the way up left. Then we're gonna check out the locked jail looking thing. And then we're gonna check out the top right, the swords place. And then finally go to compounds. So many picks. Alright. Restricted area. Alright. Okay. Chess piece. Goes to no one. Sorry, texting. Alright. So we cannot get in there, don't see. God, look at that, dude. Tell me that is not absolutely stunning. inform you, Harold. I regret to inform you, Harold, that the Khan is unavailable at this time. I fear he is not even from the palace. His illness has made him increasingly unpredictable. I does not know if the Khan is within. That's beyond strange. If he appears, inform him that I wait outside. It is a matter of utmost importance. Ah, thou hast arrived. Our mission is in peril. The Khan is unreachable, and Seychelles' words on his whereabouts and condition remain awkwardly unclear. Heck, why does nothing ever come easy? What's the move here? I fear I must rely on patience, my child, and remain here to wait on their leisure. But thou dost not suffer a similar tether. Apologies, Your Holiness. Is there anything we can do to assist in this matter? Whilst I wait, thou must go and learn more of this anomalous behavior. Seek knowledge thou can gather to shed light on this situation. So, we're on the hunt for information on where the Khan might be, to see if we can catch him outside the palace. Exciting. One second, I'm so sorry. Alright. So we're on the hunt for information on where the Khan might be. Yep, okay. So it's like, if I were the Khan, where would I want to go and see and do and stuff like that? But it's somewhere that has fighting. That's just about all these Felycanth know how to do. Frost my ears. Sorry? Frost my ears. Steiny, I think he ran into an actually good idea. The Colosseum is an excellent place to start looking. Oh wow, nice work, Rad. Let's all hurry and get going then. I know exactly where that is. Okay. I'm going to end it right here. So, I will see you guys in the next one. I'm going to keep going. I just need to end this guy off. So, see y'all soon. Thank you so much for joining, and peace.